So let's talk about it. There's a big issue that I have with DeFi in general and with a lot of cryptocurrency, and something that really needs to be addressed because it's causing a lot of problems and a lot of people are losing money. So I don't know if you heard about the whole MakerDAO situation. So MakerDAO basically weighed in on $4 million of debt that was caused by, basically there was a drop in the price of Ethereum, which made the value of the, what is it called? It made the value of the, why am I drawing a blank right now? It made the value of the collateral on the DeFi system less, which caused the problem for MakerDAO and a lot of the systems that are built on top of that system. So on top of that, it says a flaw in MakerDAO's system for generating collateral debt positions caused some $4 million of Ether to be swiped for free. So basically, when those CDPs get liquidated, they're supposed to get auctioned off. I guess because nobody was there for the auction, somebody just bid zero and they got to keep $4 million. And so that's a problem that was going on in MakerDAO, and they're trying to fix it and all this stuff. So let me see, going through some of these articles and stuff like that. They're saying if they experience a major shutdown, DAI becomes redeemable for the Ether backing all of the DAI outstanding. So my thing is this. So DeFi is supposedly this big thing that's supposed to help and be all decentralized finance and all this stuff. But DAI itself is generated based on the collateral of ETH, and that is actually not based on ETH itself. It's based on the dollar value of ETH. So essentially, DAI is just based on the dollar. So it's like a whole decentralized finance system that's built on top of the centralized finance system that it's meant to avoid. So in my opinion, it's just like, okay, well, what are you guys gonna do about this? Because this should not happen. If the dollar value of ETH drops and causes this whole system to just go out of whack and people start losing money and things start going all crazy, then we have an issue there, in my opinion, because it should essentially be connected to the amount of ETH and not connected to the dollar value of ETH, if that makes sense. Because if it's connected to the dollar value of anything, then it's technically connected to, to the dollar, which is not decentralized at all. It's just, it's the same problem. It's just, it's a solution it's not a proper solution yet. In the future, we'll see, because we're still very early, but in the future we'll see how that goes. But right now it has to be based on something. In the future we'll see if it's based on anything different, but as of right now it's based on the dollar value of ETH. And even if you go on Google and you look up MakerDAO and you see you type let me see, where's it at, what is DAI backed by, it says the workings are complex, but DAO is essentially pegged to the dollar and it backed by the Ethereum cryptocurrency locked in the publicly viewable contracts, blah 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 blah. So it's backed by the dollar value of the Ether locked in the contract. It's not backed by the amount of Ether locked in the contract. You know what I'm saying? This is something that a lot of Bitcoin OGs started talking about. They started saying, you know what, how much is one Bitcoin worth, and they just say, how many satoshis or whatever. They say one satoshi equals one satoshi, basically. Like, it's not connected to any other centralized currency, and right now it completely is. And you have to think about that going into DeFi. So right now it's extremely speculative. We're extremely early to this party, There's a lot of money to be made still, even with these dips. But central DeFi finance in general, it's a lot of it is backed by the dollar value of Ether, which is, you know, like DAI is pegged to the dollar because of the collateral in Ether. And if the dollar value of Ether drops and it affects this whole system, then you're looking at the dollar still affecting everything. So if I got that wrong, please don't just talk shit. Correct me. I need to learn. You need to learn. But that's just, right now, it's all pegged to the dollar. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. So let me know what you guys think. Turn on post notifications. I just wanted to get into that a little bit. And, you know, right now it's looking pretty grim, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if these cryptos can get stimulated too with the stimulus that the market's doing. Right now I'm looking at buying Chainlink, and I'm looking at buying more Bitcoin, of course. So Chainlink, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, look at those. Silver also. And yeah, till next time, peace.